Season 10 for MCSR Ranked has officially ended, so let's talk about it. I ended in Emerald 2 with 1338 elo. I'm no longer a gold chud. Officially ended my first season in Emerald. I hit 1390 as my peak elo, which is almost Emerald 3, but not quite there yet. At a 51% win rate, which is, I guess, alright. 1130 PB. I was sad I didn't get that sub 10, but that's okay. And at a 1729% average and a 10% forfeit rate. Overall, I'm pretty okay with these stats, I guess. But yeah, I think we're just going to talk about how I felt about this season in general and my future goals, I guess. I guess that's what this commentary is about, I guess. We're doing it in one take again. So yeah, let's talk about it. So my goals for season 11, I wrote them down. I wrote them down over here. Number 1, hit diamond. I'm pretty sure we can hit diamond. I believe. Again, 1390 as my peak elo, 100 elo away from hitting diamond. Maybe not end in diamond. We'll see. But I think we could peak in diamond, which would be pretty awesome. Second, I really want a sub 10 PB. I'm being more consistent with my runs, which is great because I'm dying a lot less and the average is slowly going to go down. But my top speed is really bad. It's almost, again, I've never hit a sub 10 before and I have so many seeds where I've gotten that chance to do so. Even with loading 3, I've thrown so many of those. So I want to be able to go way faster and hit a sub 10 as a PB. The things I definitely need to work on, just off the top of my head, is 1, inventory management in the fortress. I think I just need to be faster at recognizing when I have everything. I need to split my pearls, split the string, make sure I have glowstone, make sure I have enough fire res, make sure I got that 20 obby, make sure I got the fire charges, blocks, blah. I feel like I'm so bad at recognizing how much stuff I have that I end up sitting there way too long. And then second, I've been working on this a little bit more now, but the fortress, my fortress splits, I never really practiced in the MCSR practice tool, but I think that's something I need to focus on a lot more. Because again, I'm dying less in bastions, which is great. I'm making it to the end. I'm hitting zeros a little bit better, and I'm being more consistent. But now I just need to be faster, play way more aggressive. My pearls, still pretty bad, still getting better at that. I think I could hit a sub 10 PB this season. Which brings me to the last goal for season 11. A 12-minute average. That's a little bit ambitious. That's hella ambitious, if anything. I think, hold on, let me look here. Season 9, I only played like half the season. At a 23-22 average. 23-minute average. I shaved it by 6 minutes. But season 10, last season, I've low-key been feeling the plateau, which is, that's not good. I hate plateauing, and I feel myself, like, not getting better times anymore. So I'm trying to focus on smaller things now. I think it's time to focus on the micro. I think this is where the micro comes into play. So I think I could shave that down to hopefully 12-minute average. It's ambitious, but I'm setting it high. I believe.
How is this guy already in the fort?
I'm recording this on the 4th of May, which is like 4 days into the season. So far, I have a 14-minute average.
From Las Vegas.
So far, it's looking really good. It's looking good. If I just really lock in on the fortress split and making sure I hit the 0 every single time, then I could definitely see myself getting a 12-minute average. And if you're wondering why 12-minute average specifically, I think last season, maybe in the middle of it, I went to the very bottom of the front of the leaderboard, like top 50, and I think the Diamond 3 players had like, what, 10, 11-minute averages, so I think I could hit 12, which I think would work. Anyways, so for this season, let me be more specific on what I want to work on. So I already talked about the trading and the bastions. So for that, I just been going into ranked, the private rooms, and also using the mini practice toolkit. If you play MCSR, you know exactly what that is. It basically gives you all the items that you normally do for the start of the speedrun. So like the first 3 minutes of a speedrun, right? You're like getting all your tools and all that. But that practice toolkit is like a little command block thingy where you throw it and then it'll bring you straight to like a specific split. So I could practice the bastion with ranked rates. Again, I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, you play ranked, but just in case you don't, in ranked specifically for their seeds, there's guaranteed 5 obby in one of the bastion chests, which is good because if I practice outside of the ranked, then all the rates are going to be different and I won't be able to practice organizing the inventory as fast. I posted this thing on Twitter actually about how I specifically organize my inventory, and I think that is a bad idea. I actually think it's a bad idea because I get so focused on trying to make my inventory so specific that I spend way too long doing that. So it's either I need to get faster at doing that, which I've seen some top spinner runners do, like Feinberg, for example. But that's because he has so much experience in all advancements, which you have to keep your inventory super organized. But it's either, yeah, I get faster at doing that, or all I do is focus on splitting the string once, splitting the pearls once. It doesn't matter where in my inventory, as long as my hotbar is organized. And then recognizing where obsidian, crying obsidian, and all that is without having to move it in a specific spot. So that is how I'm trying to work on that part. Damn, bro, it's so hard. How do people do these commentaries? I feel like I stutter so much, and I just wish I was I wish I was more well spoken. But I was saying and fumbling on all my goddamn words. Anyways, what was I saying? Let's see, the fortress split. That's right. That's the other thing I want to work on. As you see here, this fortress split in this run wasn't too bad. I still get hit by the blazes hella, but the order in which I do things is a little bit better. I always get knocked off. That's why I put like 1 block extra on the side while I'm building. Just in case I do get hit, it gives myself a little bit more leeway. This run was on April 11th. So I don't build a sword here. Crafting is a little bit slow, but even right now, I think the fortress splits have been a lot better. Even this, I changed my sensitivity to a god sense, right? And now I don't have to do bow eye, which makes that a little bit smaller. So again, it's a lot more of the micro changes that is going to be super important here. Sorry, cussed. Is that? It's okay to cuss on here. Search crafting is another thing that I've been experimenting with. New keybinds specifically, and it's getting somewhat better. Or the new keybinds are specifically for the fort split because I need to be able to craft a bed, sword, and the anchors before the blaze spawner spawns in a new wave. So that's why I've been trying to experiment more with the search crafting. Yeah, see here, this is good. I'm like playing it safe, making sure. Look at this. Thank God we have this platform because I just would have been knocked off and it would have been cooked. Yeah, if you don't know already, this speedrun is going to be relatively fast. I think it's actually cool to analyze this speedrun because it was such a long time ago, and now I've practiced like the things I want to get faster at. Dude, this guy's spoiler already, but I guess you could kind of tell from the video length. This speedrun ends at like 11:30, which is great. You know, don't get me wrong, 11 minutes is a good time. But again, I want a not higher. I want a way lower average, and I want a better PB. And so a seed like this, even though at the time this is pretty well played for where I'm at.
And it's not cope. I swear.
I
it's
need
not
the
cope.
C to be way faster, and it already looks pretty fast. That's why I think I need to start working on my micro a lot more.
Maybe he's an RSG
because
player that moved to rank.
I think the macro plays in here were relatively good. Obviously, a couple of small tweaks, but now it really is micro. Like, even finding my stronghold nabs has been getting a lot better too. I used to struggle with that a lot. Look at that. I bail out pretty early, which is good. And I check this other side, and then boom, it's right there. I pearl. And I was thinking about hunger resetting, but I already have 2 pork chops, so it's chilling. I should have just ate in the portal. See, small stuff like that, like I need to get better at. But that's okay, because we craft the rest of the eyes. We're just prepping the inventory. Oh, maybe I need to start practicing prepless when they organize their inventory mid like pearl throw like this. The terrain is hella wonky here, but thankfully the pearl still lands. The tower looks pretty easy. Oh no, it's a pretty hard tower. I think I'm gonna do a side setup. No, I go straight for the 99, and let's see, how does this end? Looks good. Set up the bed. I think I'm gonna bone this next one. Yep. Boom. Still got another 2. Nice. That's it. But yeah, hopefully this season, again, those goals will be better. This time...
I think I PB'd and I beat him.
I wish I got the seed for this. That would be cool to speedrun it again at the end of the season. Just to see how much I improved. Because I feel like this could be like a sub 9 or at least like a 10. Alright, see you guys later. Season 11, baby.